The flow cap is designed to be sturdy and secure through heavy use, but still be able to quickly release to give you access to your light. However, it can feel very difficult to remove if you're actually holding the buttons in place while trying to remove it, or if the plastic is sticking to the plastic inside because of some dust or debris or insufficient lubrication. So we actually put a tiny bit of petroleum jelly on the tube when we make them. And it's possible that your tube has gotten too clean, or that somehow the plastic is just sticking through that anyway. But one thing that helps a lot is to add just a little bit of lubrication here. It doesn't take much, extra won't help more. There just needs to be enough to form a tiny microscopic film between the two pieces of plastic. You could use petroleum jelly or chapstick or pretty much anything else that has kind of a greasy texture to it to help with this. To give you an idea of what's actually happening inside that cap, there are these little buttons here that snap in place into the holes. And this is what we call the snap cap that's inside. Now, when you're squeezing the flow cap to remove it, if you're holding those buttons in and squeezing it even harder trying to remove it, it's not going to work. So you want to grab such that your hand and your fingers are opposite the buttons. So if you're grabbing and holding the buttons down, that's going to make it harder to remove. If you're grabbing and missing them, that's going to make it easier. So what that looks like with an actual cap, flow cap in place, is here you can kind of see the buttons and the gap between them. If I grab over the buttons, I cannot get that cap off. If I rotate the cap 90 degrees, there, popped off. I'm actually still squeezing really firmly just to demonstrate. The best thing is to grab it really kind of loosely, just applying enough pressure to turn it. It also helps to grab a little bit lower down, but again, squeezing the cap onto the tube is just going to make it harder to get off.